was tuned like the human voice. A legend fueled by the myth that its exhaust was tuned by a music company.
There's a kind of urban legend that the LFA's sound was created by Yamaha, the musical instrument manufacturer that's wholly separated from Yamaha motor.
But if the piano maker Yamaha didn't tune the LFA exhaust, who did? Searched so deep that seemingly no one had managed to do that in over a decade. To find out the truth, I went places the internet has never even looked before. 3 companies were involved: TMC, the Toyota Motor Company, with 2 partners. One of them was of course Yamaha Motor, the engine manufacturer. But the third one is a company you've probably never even heard of, an exhaust system manufacturer that goes by the name of Sango. Sango has been Toyota's go-to exhaust supplier for almost 100 years. To this day, the 10-cylinder out of the LFA remains the only V10 that found its way into a production car with a bank angle of 72 degrees, which results in perfectly even firing. And that is kind of important. 18 degrees difference might seem like a minor detail, but this changes how an engine will sound in a fundamental way. Pitch, which was used as one of the benchmark cars for the LFA's exhaust sound development. And second, the engineering team behind the LFA's exhaust sound wanted to recreate the sound of an F1 car, and Sango was kind enough to display the first 2 resonant frequencies of an F1 car here on the format map. The chief engineer Tanahashi Haruhiko described it as giving the car a soprano voice, and when a soprano goes through the RPM range, there's something very interesting happening to the vowels.
To illustrate this, we asked classical soprano Kristen Buchansky to sing scales on 5 different vowels.
For a motor to sing with a soprano voice, it needs the first 2 formants to match. But if the exhaust fails to provide the first 2 formants, it will not sing like a soprano, even if the motor would spit out more pressure waves than a Formula 1 engine. Despite having a higher first harmonic than any other car in existence that I know of, instead of a soprano voice, that exhaust note reminds me of a colorless buzzing sound. So unlocking the soprano voice from an engine can be a little bit like unlocking a combination lock with 10 digits.